So you want to host a poll or quiz for your attendees at your next Remo event? Let me show you how to do it. I'm Seth Resler from Community Marketing Revolution, and if you are new to Remo, I have a free quick start guide that'll get you up and running, hosting your first virtual event on the Remo platform in no time. You can download that for free. The link is in the description to this video. Now, let's talk about how you host a poll or a quiz at your next Remo virtual event. And to do that, we're going to start by logging in to the back end of your event in the Remo platform. So here I am. I have logged into the back end of Remo, and this is my event. We're going to come over here and open up the advanced menu. And here I want to go to feature toggles. And the one thing that we want to check is we want to make sure that show polls right here, that is turned on, because if that feature is not turned on, nobody's going to see it in your Remo event. From there, you've actually got to go into the front end of the event. So you're going to enter your event early and we can set up the poll there. So let's take a look at the front end of the Remo event. So here we are. I have logged into the front end of my Remo event, and we're going to go to this white bar at the bottom of the screen, and we're going to click the button that says polls. And that is going to open up the chat window on the right side of the screen. You can see we've got a number of different tabs in this window: chat, participants, Q&A, and we want to make sure that we're in the fourth tab, polls. And we don't have any polls set up yet, so let's go ahead and click this plus button right here to create a new poll. And it's going to ask us, do we want to create a poll or a quiz? We can create either one. The basic difference, they're both multiple choice questions, but quizzes have a correct answer and the other choices are wrong, whereas a poll is really asking about an opinion. So there's no right or wrong answer. You're just asking what people generally think. So let's start by setting up a poll. For example, what is your favorite food? And we're going to add some choices. And so maybe it's tacos, maybe it's waffles, maybe it's meatloaf, and maybe it's, I don't know, salmon. Okay. And then we've got some options about how the results should be displayed. So we can only show the results once the poll has ended, or you can show the results to each individual attendee as soon as they vote. So they vote and then it will show the poll results. It'll show what everybody chose. Or you can choose not to show the results at all. So you don't have to let your attendees know how the poll went. Now, if you are setting this up ahead of your event, you are going to want to save this as a draft. And then during the actual event, you can click on that polls button. You can come in here to your drafts and you can start the poll. On the other hand, if you are already in your event, if it is going on at the moment, you may just want to start the poll immediately. And then we have to go to the ongoing tab and we'll see the poll there. So here we can see what people have selected. Now, of course, we can't select anything because we're the host, but everybody else who's an attendee will be able to select their choice. And if you want to edit the poll, you can do that by clicking on the pencil icon, or you can even throw away the poll. And then you can end the poll when you're ready. It'll ask you, are you sure that you want to end it? Go ahead and end it. And we can go into closed and it'll show us the closed poll that has now completed. You can export the results here too, just by clicking this little button here, and it will allow us to download the poll results to your hard drive. So let's go ahead and click that plus button, and this time let's actually create a quiz, not a poll. Again, the only difference is that the quizzes have a correct answer, whereas the polls are asking for an opinion. So let's do this. What is the first day of the year? And we can add January 1, or we can add, March, I don't know, 15, whatever, October 31. And we've got choices for how we want to display these results. You can show the results once the timer ends, or you don't have to show the results at all if you don't want. But you also have the option of giving people a certain amount of time to answer the question. So maybe it's 60 seconds, maybe it's 90 seconds, whatever you want. If you want to go back and edit these choices, for example, let's say you decide that you want to delete this one, you can just go in and click that trash button there by the side of the choice. And again, we can save it as a draft if we are in here ahead of our event, or we can start the poll right now. It works the exact same way. So there it is, quizzes and polls, an absolutely fantastic way to add an interactive element to your next Remo virtual event. It's a great way to take your events to the next level. I'm Seth Resler from Community Marketing Revolution, and once again, if you are getting started on Remo, I have that quick start guide. You can download it for free. The link is in the description of this video. That'll get you up and running on the Remo platform. Or for more, you can check out this video right here.